Welcome back to Uprising. I'm Sonali Kolhatkar. A new Justice Department investigation this week examined policing in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and found that over the past 8 years, police officers shot at suspects nearly 400 times. Unsurprisingly, the vast majority of the suspects, 81%, were black. The report comes just weeks after the Justice Department's scathing report on policing in Ferguson, Missouri, which has become ground zero in the fight against police brutality against African Americans. In Philadelphia, the details are different. Many of the officers involved, including the police commissioner Charles H. Ramsey and Mayor Michael Nutter, are African American. In fact, the probe was requested by Commissioner Ramsey through the DOJ's Collaborative Reform Initiative at a time when assaults against officers were dropping, but shootings by police were increasing. The report was released just days after the district attorney decided not to press charges against a Philly police officer who fatally shot a 26-year-old African-American man named Brandon Tate-Brown last December. Joining me today is Reverend Gregory Holston, pastor of Tioga Methodist, who works with the group Power Philadelphia, an interfaith organization, and Mary Catherine Roper, senior staff attorney at the ACLU of Pennsylvania. Welcome to Uprising, Reverend Holston and Mary Catherine.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I'd like to start asking both of you the same question. First, Reverend Holston, what do you make of this report? Does it reveal a pattern that members of the community and other observers of Philadelphia police suspected, or were there surprises?
Well, I wouldn't say that there were a great deal of surprises. The Philadelphia Police Department has had a long history of police brutality and being cited by Human Rights Watch in 1998 for human rights violations, as well as Amnesty International, going all the way back, obviously, to the bombing of Osage Avenue in 1985. So the police department has long had a reputation. But this report does take and make very clear some specific findings by the Department of Justice and recommendations in a more specific kind of way.
And Mary Catherine Roper, what about you? As somebody who works for an organization that monitors these things, did you see any surprises in the report, or were your suspicions confirmed?
The report is actually quite consistent with what we have seen from the Philadelphia Police Department, including in our study of the Philadelphia Police stop and frisk practices. What we find is consistently lack of training, lack of accountability, and lack of transparency, and unfortunately, just inarguable racial disparities in how these things play out in the community.